2K Sports is proud to present to you Game 5, taking a look at Oklahoma City. Well, they and their fans expecting this series to win right here tonight on their home floor.
And it's what a lot of the experts were predicting before round one began. I don't think it'll be easy. These guys will not go down without a fight.
Now here's Harden. It's rebounded by Robertson.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Here's Nene. Gordon, the pass to Harden. Back to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ariza. And it's off from three-point range. And now the latest from our reporter, David.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. We gushed about the multi-dimensional offense of James Harden, calling him one of the all-time hardest players to defend. Coach said he can beat you with the shot, pass, drive, and he's unstoppable in the open floor. It's a tall task ahead. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now Westbrook. James Harden missing on the three. Stolen by Harden. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Lets it go with the three. Good on the three-point shot.
And we know Harden is a laser now. He has confidence in that long ball. The defense has got to get on him.
Here's Westbrook. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Left side, Gordon. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Nice to see Gordon use his touch down low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
Here's Westbrook. Man! Oh, my! What a play!
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
Harden looking it over. Nene at the elbow. Outside Gordon. A 3-ball. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 3. The 19-foot shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Harden outside. To the middle. Here's Nene. And they pick up 2.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
2 points the hard way there. Battling, willing that bucket in.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here is Harden. Harden outside. It's rebounded by Robertson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Ariza. Scoreless thus far. And Harden wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's AI. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It's Harden with the drive. Makes it off the glass. Harden's got his second bucket.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Inside. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Westbrook.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
From deep, Harden hits it from three-point range. Harden's got 8.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Out to AI. Rockets with the rebound. And the top of the key, Gordon. Ariza outside. And the three off target.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
AI, 2 points. That one goes.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Gordon, that's good.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Sabonis. Stolen by Nene. Here's the break. Lob pass to Capella. Buries it down low.
Well, I like the calmness of Ariza near the basket. I mean, really good at staying focused, even when the defense is all over.
Robertson the pass to Sabonis. And it's Nene with the rebound. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. 4-point game. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense. And now
there's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
McDaniels outside. They set the screen. Down low. T. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Collison.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
He caught the defense sleeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's another one for the Thunder.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And McDaniels, here we go. Chalk up.
The last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
There's McDaniels. He knocks it down, but wait a minute.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant.
And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
AI is checked in for Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook comes in for Payne. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Cunningham's checked in. And so Houston again turning it over. Houston making a switch. And this is checked in. The Thunder leading by 11. Here's AI. That's good. And so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his third assist on the night.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
It's good from long range. McDaniels got 10.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter. And they had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Taylor's checked in for Houston. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night here. Rockets trail by 12. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Taylor against Lucas. Shot by Taylor, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 12. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Houston making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Taylor. Ariza comes in for Brewer. And it's Harden in for Ennis. Here's Ariza. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
Yeah, Ariza has tremendous hops. Excellent vertical. He gets up quickly for the throwdown.
Here's AI. And AI throws it down home.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, I love watching Harden pack the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
And the Thunder with some changes. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Lucas. And it's Andre Robertson in for Alex Abrinas. Here's Westbrook. Connects on the 17-footer. Westbrook's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
And they need those kind of buckets from it, making an impact offensively.
From deep Harden. And that one is off.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
For 3, Westbrook. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
It's Harden with the drive. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
To the paint. Nene dishes to Brown. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Just a great flow to that play. He's anticipating the pass, perfect rhythm on that jump.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket. Sensational timing from the athletic forward. Ariza has great chemistry and awareness with his teammates.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Brown, it's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Harden on the wing. Good on the triple. Harden's got 17.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Here's Westbrook. Nene trying to get open. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 19.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. comes in for Nick Collison. And Sabonis subbed in for Anthony Mark. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for Brown. Capella kicks to Nene. Reza passes to Gordon. Houston moving it around. And here's Harden for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Houston. Westbrook with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Adams' shot is good.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Gordon, the pass to Nene. Now, here's Capella. The three from Harden. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
You talk about taking flight. That's exactly what he did there, and he made it look easy.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Ariza. Harden outside. Another miss by Harden.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Kicks it out to Ariza. Here's the three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Ariza's got 11.
Watching Ariza pull the trigger from outside, he is a skilled sniper from deep.
Out to the wing. Here's AI. He gets that one. And the Thunder lead by 21.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their fifth consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Harden's shot is good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And finished off by Westbrook.
A guy with major bounce, Westbrook, can really get up there.
And so here is Houston. Harden outside. That three off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Westbrook. Good on the shot. Westbrook's got 40 points.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Harden outside. 4 seconds left. And he sinks the layup. 25 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Thunder. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Inside, Sabonis, that's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Ariza with the buckets.
Man, love the size Ariza has down low, using his long arms to get off shots inside.
Westbrook kicks to AI. Banked in off the glass. 18 points for AI.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Harden with it. 27 points for him. He's off on that one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Ariza passes to Gordon. Down low, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Sabonis, and the Thunder, another 3.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Here's Adams. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 assists now tonight.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Robertson. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
Well, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Gordon goes in, and again, the Rockets good for 2.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner. He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Nene up top. Harden outside. Kicks it out to Gordon. And stolen by AI. Here's Robertson. AI passes to Westbrook. And it's AI missing.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
For three, Gordon. Thunder with the rebound. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Robertson the pass to AI. And the layup's good off the glass. AI's got 4 this quarter.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Westbrook against Gordon. Jacks up a 3. Drains the three-pointer. Gordon's got 9.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Adams' shot is good.
That was a very close look.
Rockets have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Harden on the wing. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. It's good. 14 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Count the basket. And that's 31 points for James Harden.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Here's Robertson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another. He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Here's Adams. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Here's Adams. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
On the wing, Harden. Here's the floater.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
Here's Adams, and he drops it in from the low post. Adams has got 11 points here. Just the second half. Harden outside, and the dunk by Capella.
6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Oklahoma City's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lining it up here.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
From deep, Harden. The Thunder pull it in. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. On the wing, Eric Gordon. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
At both ends, Sabonis always seems to be in the position necessary to make a play.
Adams outside. AI dishes to Westbrook. Launches it. And another assist for him.
And this is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passing, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise. And so it's Oklahoma City way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
playoff, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far. In the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they were getting battered inside like they had.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Thomas checked in for the Rockets. And so here is Oklahoma City. Now Payne, stolen by McDaniel. Kicks it out to Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. A three-pointer, no good. It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniels. And he drives in. Brown wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Pass to Brewer. Here is Harden. There's the three. Here's Thomas. That shot off. Great D that time from Collison. Here's Aprinas. The Thunder with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown, good.
Being unselfish and finding his team the best shot out there, I like it.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Payne. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Houston's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Harden gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Conley's checked in. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Aprinas. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defenders something extra to think about. That is good offense, unselfish play.
Here's Morrow. McDaniels defending.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Not loose. The kick out to Brown. The three from Harden. Conley grabs the miss.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
And it's Houston on the break. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Brewer. Brewer's got his 5th assist in this one.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope. When just a little while ago, it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside. A nice job taking what the defenders gave him, but these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Pass to Capella. Houston moving it around. Here's Gordon. That one good for 2.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Oklahoma City leading by 22. Here's Morrow. Lays it up and banks it in. Morrow's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be.
And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And the basket by Gordon.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
Thunder have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. 20 feet out. Harden pulls it down. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And gliding to the rim there. Ariza looking graceful on that move.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
The 3 from Harden. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. AI's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Adams. Plays it up off the glass.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Harden outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. AI left side. Taken away by Nene. Now here's Ariza, defended by Robertson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, Trevor Ariza continues to have an impact on both ends, guys. An amazing defender and an excellent shooter, too.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Houston making a switch. Corey Brewer's checked in for Clint Capella. McDaniels comes in for Nene. Brown is checked in for James Harden. And it's Tyler Ennis in for Eric Gordon. Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
And the second free throw, good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And stolen by Gordon. Back to Westbrook. It's stolen by Ariza.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Oklahoma City.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And I clearly think they showed to be the better team over the course of the series.
Hey, anytime you can win in 5, I mean, tonight, of course, they are way out in front. You take a lot of that mojo into the next round. We'll see if they can keep this same sort of competitive attitude as the stakes get higher. The competition also gets tougher.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Russell Westbrook.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
The Rockets making a switch here. Thomas checked in for Clint Capella. Brewer comes in for Nene. KJ McDaniels is checked in for Ariza. And it's Brown in for Eric Gordon.
Just a passing clinic.
Adams taking his time here. And he banks the layup in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message. Man, I like the way Brewer attacks the defense. Phenomenal at getting himself to the foul line.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but a fist.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. Stolen by McDaniels. The Rockets another fast break opportunity here. It's stolen by Johnson. Nice use of the glass and the finish. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by